Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Blank Online here again to talk some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And I felt like this video was necessary to make, and I felt like this video needed to be made as well. We're gonna be talking about, do I hate Modern Warfare? Now, I've made a lot of videos talking shit about this game. One of my first or earliest Modern Warfare multiplayer gameplay videos when we were playing the beta was just me complaining the whole video on how shit the game was and how much I wasn't having fun. Oh, the people that are saying this game is crap just don't know how to play. They're just bad at the game. But really, they're just like 10-year-old kids, right? That want to chat shit about anything and everything because the little kids will love this game because they're like, oh, it's so realistic. I really want to feel it. And then we got onto the first video I made when the game first came out, and I think that my excitement of the game, like being actually out, got in the way of my actual genuine feelings about the game. I'm having a lot more fun right now, at least, than I was having with the beta, especially on this map in particular. Victory for us, that's all good. Yeah, I'm having a lot more fun here. Maybe that's because I'm excited for the new game. Maybe it's because they fixed like little nitbits with the gameplay elements and stuff like that. But whatever that is, whatever they did to the game, I am happy with what it is right now. And as I played it more and played it more and played it more, my eventual consensus on this game has come, and I'm here to talk about it here in this video. So, do I hate Modern Warfare? No. I talk a lot of shit, especially on Twitter. I talk a lot of shit saying how much I fucking hate this game, how it's shit and all this sort of stuff. But every time I tweet and every time I have those emotions of how much I hate Modern Warfare, like in quotation marks, hate this game, is in the moment type of stuff. Like when I get killed by a camper, or when I run into 5 doors and get killed by a claymore behind the door 5 times, and when all that stupid garbage happens. That's when I just get frustrated and angry, and that's when I say I fucking hate Modern Warfare or whatever. But the truth is, I don't hate Modern Warfare. I don't hate any Call of Duty. I think there are a lot of problems with a lot of Call of Duties, and I think that the problems that are in Modern Warfare are very evident and need to be addressed as soon as possible. But I don't hate this game. I actually think that there's a lot of potential with Modern Warfare. I think that Modern Warfare has the potential to be one of the best Call of Duties that we've seen to date. Like, coming from a gameplay point of view, and as well as that, coming from a point of view of how they're handling post-launch DLC, I think that this game has the potential to be one of the best we've seen in this generation of consoles. If you look at all the Call of Duties we started with Ghost, which was meh, and then we got Advanced Warfare, which I liked, but I know a lot of people didn't like. And then we got, after that, we had Black Ops 3, which was a good Call of Duty as well. The best advanced movement Call of Duty we got. Then we got Infinite Warfare, which was bleh again. And then we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, which I don't necessarily count as a new Call of Duty game because it's a remaster of an old one, so obviously it's going to be good. But yeah, Modern Warfare Remastered was good. And then after Modern Warfare Remastered and Infinite Warfare, we got World War II, which is actually a good game right now, but it only got good once the life cycle was at its end. So it couldn't fix the mistakes early enough for the game to be good in the time it was relevant. But actually right now, if you go play it, it's a really good game. Then we got Black Ops 4, and Black Ops 4 was a game that was fundamentally really good. Everything else just bogged it down. And then we got here Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is a game with so much potential. It's just unearthed, and it hasn't been fully brought out yet because of all the problems with the game. And I think that we're at a point right now, at the time that I'm recording this video, it's the 6th of November. At this point in time, the game hasn't even been out for a month. So Infinity Ward has 11 months for them to fix this game, and I hope they do it sooner rather than later. A couple days ago, I made a video talking about the major changes that they're bringing to Modern Warfare, and all those changes that they're rumoredly and potentially bringing to the game can make this game a whole of a lot better. But even after those changes, there's still work to be done, there's still tweaks to be made, and there's still potential to be unearthed, because Modern Warfare has really good gunplay. Really good. Infinity Ward outdone themselves this year with the weapons. and the amount of content as well within those weapons. There are 71 weapon levels to go through with the assault rifles. There's 51 or 52 weapon levels to get through with shotguns, and each level has either 71 levels or 52 levels. Each weapon has like 10 categories of camos to get, and each camo has a specific set of challenges to do in order to get all the camos within the category. I think there's like 10 to 15 camos per category. Now that's insane. That's unheard of in a Call of Duty before. If you compare the content we have here in Modern Warfare compared to the content that we had in Black Ops 4, it's night and freaking day. Black Ops 4 had literally nothing in the game. I feel like a lot of that game was stripped out to be re-released in DLC. Here in Modern Warfare, I feel like Infinity Ward laid all their cards on the table and then said, fuck it, this is what we've got. This is what we're going to bring you on day one, and then we're going to add to that later on with DLC. That's what I feel like they did here in Modern Warfare, and I may be wrong, and I probably am, but that's how I feel like, just because of the pure amount of content we got. And I'm not talking about content in terms of maps, because we didn't get enough maps. I'm talking about content in terms of stuff for you to do in the game, whether that be challenges, missions, weapons to grind out, camos to get, all that sort of stuff is here in Modern Warfare, which is what we didn't get in Black Ops 4. And which look, honestly, I think that as I said at the start of this video, Modern Warfare has so much potential. If we get better maps in DLC, if we get a couple remasters in there, we fix the claymores, we fix the spawns, we close a couple of the doors and windows, and we add onto the already relatively large arsenal that we have in relation to and in comparison to all the current gen Call of Duties, I think we have a really good game on our hands. And I think that Infinity Ward has time to save this game, and it has time to change the opinion on Modern Warfare, change the hate to a love, change the disheartenment and change the dislikingment of Modern Warfare, and change that to an opinion of, wow, this game is actually a good Call of Duty. Because I genuinely, with all my heart and soul, think that this game can be an amazing Call of Duty, can be up there with some of the greats. Infinity Ward just has to put in the time and put in the effort to fix and iron out all the kinks and problems with this game. Now, I've talked a lot about weapons. How about maps? How about game modes? How about all this stuff, time to kill, whatever that sort of stuff is. I've made a video talking about how to save Modern Warfare, and if you want to go ahead and watch that video, do so, because I talk a lot more in detail about that there. But in terms of my opinion on if I hate Modern Warfare or not and how we can change that opinion, all of that's kind of said in that how to save Modern Warfare video. So I'll let that sort of stuff stay there, because I've already elaborated on it and I've already talked about it for a long time. This is me just kind of explaining myself on my, like, sit down, really think about it, genuine opinions on this game. Not talking about how we can improve it per se, but talking about the things that are in this game right now as of the 6th of November, and what's actually really good about this game, and how we can, and how at least in my opinion, those good things that we see in this game can evolve and turn into what makes this game actually a really good Call of Duty game. Because we've seen it with World War II. We've seen the developer go in and change the fundamentals of the game and create a really good game out of it. The thing is, right, you don't necessarily look at a project and do one thing and think, alright, that's the best thing we can do there, because there's always ways to improve something. It's like anything, with whether you play sport, whether you play an instrument at your job, university, whatever you do in life, there's always ways for you to go ahead and improve it. Nothing's ever finished. That's the thing with video games especially. Nothing's ever finished. Even in a story mode game, that story's never finished until you create a definitive ending, right? Look at a game like Marvel's Spider-Man, like the most recent I just hit my keyboard. The most recent Spider-Man game to come out. Even when you finish the campaign on that game, it still wasn't done, because you had the DLC to play after that, and even after the DLC was finished, you still had the next game that's going to come out, presumably with the PS5 to come out. So it's never finished. Your projects are never finished, and that's exactly what Modern Warfare is. It's a project. It's something that they've worked 3 years on to come to our screens and come to our hands in 2019. But even in 2019, even after those 3 years, the game is still not finished, because it's different going from in-house to distributing it to millions and millions of people around the world. Because once everyone gets their hands on something and everyone can experience it and everyone can get their thoughts, opinions and criticisms on it, that's when Infinity Ward can then go, alright, this is what we need to improve on, this is what we're going to improve on, and this is how we're going to make this game the best game it can be. It's unfortunate that Sledgehammer didn't do that until really late on. Infinity Ward have an opportunity now, only being a couple weeks into the game's life cycle, to actually make those changes and actually make Modern Warfare a genuinely amazing Call of Duty. So to finish off the video, to wrap everything up, do I hate Modern Warfare? No. I actually think Modern Warfare has a really good groundwork on it, has a really good base. We just got to build on that base, and Infinity Ward has to create and change and do something to save this game and to do something to make this game a really good Call of Duty, because it has all the potential. It has everything there it needs to be a great Call of Duty. They've just got to fix the kinks and fix the problems, and then it will be that great Call of Duty. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below. Do you hate Modern Warfare? Do you love Modern Warfare? All those sort of stuff down below. Let me know it. Click subscribe if you're new here so you don't miss out on my next video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bag. Snapping with a phone and die. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster. Win, that's the only ammo. Ring, I reply with NO. Call me Leno, had it hot.